As anyone over the age of about 50 will tell you, the UK manufacturing industry is not what it once was. And it is indeed true that a lot of the carbon, computers and fabrics that power the world of cycling are imported from abroad. However, there's a lot more bike tech being developed right here on UK shores than many people are aware of. So we thought we'd pull together some examples of just what Great Britain is still capable of. Where better to kick off than with one of the only bikes to ever earn a seemingly elusive 10 out of 10 review on road.cc. It's no surprise then that the Fairlight Strail 3.0 did enough to pick up not only our Editor's Choice Award in 2022, but also win the road.cc Recommends Bike of the Year. Fairlight is about as British as they come, with the design-led business basing themselves in London and a strong collaborative history with Reynolds Steel. In fact, all of Fairlight's bikes are steel and all the tubing is custom made for their designs. For example, on this Seacon 2.5, which Stu liked so much that he went and bought one. Look a bit deeper and you'll find plenty of proprietary and unique details. For example, these machine dropouts have been co-developed with Bentley components. There's also a strong emphasis on fitting, and Fairlight is one of the only brands to offer 2 head tube sizes for every frame size. The Seacon 2.5 that we have here has a regular head tube, but I could just as easily spec it with a taller one. Whether you want a dynamo fitted, some fitment advice, or just a nosy at the lovely bikes, then head over to the Fairlight website using the link in the description below. The close-knit team of 11 see their bicycles as tools rather than trophies, designed for transport, recreation, exploration, and enjoyment. The Fairlight website states that bikes should be ridden hard, used, and cherished. Now that's something we can get behind. Another sector where the UK is thriving is wheels. Parcours was launched in 2016 with a mission to make aerodynamics more accessible. Over the past 7 years, the team has developed a range of products which deliver tangible and proven performance benefits while still offering a more accessible price point. Since the brand's inception, the Parcours range has been developed to include a full complement for the road, time trial, and of course gravel, many of which have excellent reviews on road.cc. The team continually seeks to refine, develop and test the product range with new generation wheels launched as new technologies emerge and trends evolve in the cycling industry. This was most recently shown through their #ThinkWider Aero range, which was launched for the Ironman World Championship in Kona 2022. In the studio today, we have the Parcours Strada wheel set, which is what Parcours call the ideal all-round road wheel set, and perfectly highlights what the brand is all about. Weighing in at 1,520 grams with a 49mm front wheel and a 54mm deep rear profile, the Parcours Strada wheel set offers a balance of aerodynamic performance and class-leading handling stability. Aerodynamically optimized for a 28mm tyre and with an internal rim of 22.5mm, the Strada uses Parcours' signature #ThinkWider differential rim profiles for the front and rear. That's developed in partnership with Nottingham Trent University's Sports Engineering Department. The front rim has a wider U-shaped profile to cater for the higher yaw angles seen towards the front of a bike, whilst the rear rim uses a slightly narrower, more V-shaped profile which performs better at the lower yaw angles seen as the air flows past towards the rear of the bike. Parcours has been at the forefront of wheel development in the cycling industry for some time now, working with the best to push the limits in wheel design, leading the charge when it comes to wheels getting wider and more stable. If you're a road.cc regular, then you've probably read about their innovative Think Wider research and their technical partnership with Classified Cycling, producing the world's first ever power shift enabled disc wheel earlier this year. When it comes to wheels then, it's safe to say that the UK and Parcours are bringing the fight to the very best in the business and are well worth a look, not only if you're looking for an excellent set of wheels, but also if you're simply interested in the tangible gains in cycling and want to see transparency and proven data on aerodynamics and how it can benefit your performance. Next up, we're taking a look at a truly British powerhouse of the bike industry. Ribble recently celebrated its 125th anniversary, marking it as one of Great Britain's oldest bike brands. And we recently got the chance to head up to Ribble's flagship store in the heart of the Ribble Valley in Lancashire to have a chat with CEO Andy Smallwood about how things have evolved and what's next. So then, Ribble, one of the oldest bike brands in the world, and I'm joined by Andy, CEO. Where did it all begin?
Not too far from here. So we're in our Clitheroe showroom, right in the heart of the Ribble Valley. And the Ribble story started in 1897, just down the road, or just down the river, should we say, in Preston.
So obviously Ribble's come a long way in its 125-year history, from steel bikes to fairly radical aero machines made of carbon fibre. Can you tell us a bit more about that journey?
Yeah, so the Ribble history starts right the way back to the safety bicycle. This is a bike from the early 90s, which is when I first kind of had my first involvement with Ribble. Back in those days, I was a young kind of teenage kind of budding racer who, my first proper race bike was actually a Ribble, very, very similar to this. Amazing history, but an amazing transformation as we go through the years. And yeah, from a product development point of view, and from an innovation perspective, it's great to see now every single bike that we sell is designed, developed from the ground up by our own internal MPD and R&D teams, culminating in amazing, super fast, technologically advanced bikes like we see here. When it comes to our products, every single bike is hand assembled in the UK, in around Preston, which enables us to offer a unique level of customization, because within the Ribble proposition, you can design the bike that you want with the spec you want. But then crucially, it's not just a case then of there's your bike, you can personalise it with one of what is, I think at the moment, it's about 4 billion different colour iterations for our custom colour proposition. Yeah.
I don't know how you go about to start choosing.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we're in a showroom surrounded by lots of lovely bikes, and in this day and age, that's quite rare. So, how come Ribble still feels that this is important?
So, it's not just about innovation within bicycle design, it's also innovation around how we want to sell a bike, how a customer wants to buy the bike. What you see here is it's like our website, but in the real world. So, you walk into what essentially is a brand immersion, and you see the brand, you've got all the great kind of imagery around you, the great bikes. And what you don't see is you don't see lots of row upon row of lots of different bikes all kind of end on, see not just a row of saddles and tyres and handlebars. Every bike's got space to breathe, you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. You've got a team of great experts that are here as well to help and guide you through the purchase. Yeah, all designed around making sure that the cyclist gets the bike that is absolutely right for them.
If you want to see more on how Ribble design and make class-leading bikes, then check out the video using the card above or the link in the description. So, we've ascertained that the UK is still right up there with the best when it comes to bikes and wheels, but it doesn't stop there. Every week here at road.cc, we're writing tech news of British brands coming up with innovative and new products and ideas to improve our riding experience. One such product that springs to mind is the ceramic bike coating that we went to see being developed and tested in Northamptonshire earlier this year. Ceramic coatings are by no means a new idea. GTechniq, for example, has been producing them for over 20 years for the automotive and marine sectors, but they are still a relatively new concept in the world of cycling. After seeing firsthand how this stuff chemically bonds to a bike's surface, the quantum physics and research into surface tension that makes dirt hate your bike, I'm confident that there's nothing like this currently on the market. And all of this research and development is happening right here in the UK. I guess it would be rude not show you how well this stuff works, so here goes. I'm going to apply the bike ceramic onto my bike, and then is there anything more satisfying than watching water bead off and run away? Obviously, this means that my bike is going to stay cleaner for longer, and GTechniq says that the extreme dirt repellent coating will offer up to 24 months of protection. If you're looking for a gift for a cyclist that literally has it all, then I'd highly recommend taking a look at this GTechniq range. It's quite literally bottled science that will make cleaning and maintaining your bike just that little bit less arduous. One thing that UK seemingly exceeds in is value for money. Just take this Orro Venturi for example. It has great spec, is hand assembled in Sussex, is designed and tested on and for UK roads, and I've ridden one and let me tell you, it is fast. Now obviously £6,600 or so is still a lot of money, but you could easily spend double that on today's top tier bikes and not find any meaningful performance advantage. We've been reviewing Orros on road.cc for a few years now, and we've been impressed by the design, the attention to detail, and of course the performance out on the road. But why has a brand decided that the UK is the best place to build them? Well, Ian Wilson, Orro's chairman, told us that after realising a long-term plan to move to a new purpose-built factory, reshoring is about who Orro are. It's exciting that the staff are all under one roof because of not only the general community feel, but also the ability to control standards. Ian went on to say that the reshoring is to do with the standards, but it's also to do with who Orro are. They're far happier with the fact that they're building their bikes here in the UK. They feel more like their own bikes than something that's built overseas. Orro's CEO Paul Butler added that the company could have very easily created a brand the easy way, using a load of open mould frames with their own colours and decals, but is proud of the fact that they've done it the hard way. In his words, the right way. This is 100% us. These bikes are 100% developed on Sussex roads. This particular build is a brand new web exclusive and features a ceramic speed bottom bracket and headset, Super Cas bar tape, GP 5000S TR tyres, along with the Zip 404 Firecrest wheels and latest 12-speed Shimano Dura-Race group set. It is hard to find any compromises. There's not a cable or a brake hose to be seen. So when it's time to start thinking about buying a new bike, maybe it's about time we thought about buying British. Well, did you know that so much cool bike tech was designed and tested right here in the UK? Let us know down in the comments section below, and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the latest bike tech from around the world. We'll see you next time.